You know, this ridge, some call it a mountain. I'd not quite call it a mountain, but it's beautiful anyhow. It's made up of primarily sandstone, and some places we find shale, which is a sediment, you know, mud. Now, if you look at the grasses here, this is good for brooms. You'd see animals won't touch it. Look at these, they have been grazed. And yeah, you can see that's been cropped with teeth. So this is much more palatable than this. This is actually a waste when it comes to animals. It's good for brooms only. Now look at the shallowness here. The rock level here is in less than an inch of soil. And that constitutes a problem. You know, it doesn't create enough nutrients. It doesn't create enough soil. And then because there's not enough covering, the decomposition does not recreate organic material so that you have a grass that you can do something with. Now everything has a purpose. This is covering this ground and it's holding and binding the soil so it doesn't just wash away. So it's nature's way of slowly releasing the sand, and as this wears off over the eons, you know, this becomes sand and grinding finer, becomes a fine powder, which is your silts, and then the organic material, everything then constitutes a living body that creates life when water rains on it with the seeds and everything. It's a cycle of recreation. We bring in lands and augmented the territory that we have, and we use a few small patches of good land so that we can cultivate grass there. We need the vast area for roaming so that the social activities and the social integration of the species can happen. Otherwise you have an imbalance. You know, we can create high density areas, but then the species integration and the fully function of nature will be handicapped. So what we want to do is keep the territory so that we can bring in the numbers, but then augment it with cultivated lands and cultivated grasses that can give us the numbers, because they'll have to have feed. Feed is very important, and unfortunately on territory and land like this, we cannot keep the numbers that we want to.